75 degrees out here already this morning. It's going to be in the mid 90s by afternoon. But of course, there's no such thing as heat indexes when your company must have, its product. Sure, we might be carrying people out of here on stretchers with IVs going in them just to rehydrate them, but oh well. But oh well, let's see how it pans out. Because I've seen far worse. But, of course, the reveal is Sutekh, the Destroyer. A lot of people don't realize, that are new to the show, Sutekh's been around a long time. I'm talking, he first popped up in Pyramids of Mars back in the 70s with the Fourth Doctor, and he was throwing the Doctor around like a rag doll. He mind controlled the Doctor like it was no tomorrow. And this was when Sutekh was being, under a power dampening field. And a lot of people have been kind of, well, oh my God, what happened? Oh, well, I see what it is. I knew I shouldn't have put that in there because now that thing's going to leak on me. Oh, well. I got a fluid leak in engineering. This don't happen that often with this particular vaporizer, which is kind of shocking. But, oh well. I'll deal with it later. Oh, I see why it's leaking. Damn it. Top came loose. And if that happens, you lose your vacuum. And if that happens, it all goes buggy. But I didn't even bother to bring a jacket today. And it's kind of weird because I'm so used to having, pockets to put shit in. And it freaks me out a little bit. But okay, Sutekh the Destroyer was the last of the Osirans. What happened was the Osirans didn't have capital punishment because they didn't want to, become Sutekh, or like Sutekh. So they imprisoned him on Earth in a pyramid, and then in order to keep the power source for that, the Eye of Horus away from him, they put it on Mars, projecting down to Earth. This way, even with his abilities limited, Sutekh could not reach the Eye of Horus to disable it. Okay? So he'd been held in place all that time, and of course, voiced by Gabriel Wolf. I thought Gabriel Wolf had passed away. I was wrong. 91 years old, Gabriel Wolf, and he is once again, voicing Sutekh. And of course, he has not lost any of that oomph, from that voice. Also, a lot of people thought it was going to be the Beast because Gabriel Wolf also did the voice of the Beast for back Impossible Planet and all that. So, a giant robot crab or a giant enemy spider? Who's writing this stuff? Crab would likely win because the crab has pincers. But who cares? All right. So it was great to see Sutekh back. That's one of those characters I've been wanting to see back for a long time. And a lot of people got fooled, of course, by it's Susan, it's this, it's that. And I was like, and as you all heard me, it's like the Susan thing was too obvious. As was the S, what do you call it, S Triad Industries. And, as usual, it was something to throw in there to distract you from what was really in the message. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat box. I didn't even know what's going on. But oh well. This guy is on Megan's Law. Look him up. Yeah, okay. Hang on, let's see what this one is. I'm glad that all these people are coming in here. Because even though I know a lot of them are bots, it's still upping my numbers. So thanks, guys. But meanwhile, yeah, so Sutekh the Destroyer. And of course, the Osirians came down and they became the basis, and their structure and their society became the basis for ancient Egypt. And of course, what made me die laughing, though, is this is years before Stargate was even a tinkle in somebody's lower lower nethers. It was. Hang on, we got some more messages. Let's see what these ones say. Someone is still taking a fat shit, so I do every day. Well, the thing is about the Acolyte and all that is, like I said, you got to watch the drop off on the next episode to be sure what's going on there. Yep, that's my vape. I've been vaping since 2016. Gotta love it. I know, one second they're here, the next second those bots are gone. Like, not all of them are bots, but... So, Sutekh the Destroyer, yeah, they were around a lot longer than the Goa'uld and Stargate and all that. Or the Goa'uld, or whatever the hell they were called. I can't remember. Yeah, I think everybody's down there, including the Nigerian prince who's going to offer me money later. Because if you if you sign over all your rights to me, I'll send you money. I quit smoking back in 2016. Since I've been vaping, it's a whole different ball game. Besides, I barely have any nicotine in this thing, so I'm at the lowest setting before you hit 0. My God, some of these things just don't make any sense. It's hilarious. I am at 3%. 3% of my nicotine. I started out like 12 or more. And I just slowly took it down. That's the big question. Well, you got to remember the mummies were actually servo robots in the original serial. And they were just in protective wrappings. And that's where apparently Egyptians got the idea for mummies and things like that. I know, it's funny as hell. Ever since they made me switch to this format, the bots have been bad. But, yeah, you're right. I got about 3% of my hair left. But on days like this, I'm not going to miss it. I'm old enough to know better and still too young to care. So, what did you all think about Sutekh coming back? I thought it was an interesting twist. It's one of the characters I've been wanting to see return to the main show. He's been back on big finish a couple times, but it could be rubies and osiron. We don't know. Also, a lot of people are freaking out. I go, guys, we still don't know who Miss Flood is. They never went into Mrs. Flood's background yet, so could be another surprise lurking there. Well, I just looked at the time. I got to get running in soon. Well, Sutekh is not actually a dog. Sutekh has the head of a jackal. A lot of people know Sutekh by his other name, which is Anubis. He's gone by Set, Seth, Anubis, and a bunch of other things, but no, it's the head of a jackal, actually, supposed to be. Okay, folks, well, I got to run inside. Everybody, please take care of yourselves. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you all tomorrow, and we will ponder the secrets of the universe once again here in the parking lot. So, take care, everybody.